Hello, my favorite people on earth. How's it going? Today we're going to be doing an episode of GBB, the good, the bad, and the boring. We haven't done one in a while. I was looking online trying to figure out what we want to talk about today. And there's a couple of things we can talk about. There hasn't been a lot to talk about since the last episode of GBB that we put up a couple of weeks ago. Nothing that really grabbed my attention, at least. I've seen a lot of foundation launches, and I mean, there was a lipstick that came out that I'm not going to comment on because everybody else has commented enough for everyone, right? But there's some stuff that we definitely can talk about, some stuff we can truly get into. I want to give a shout out to the Narwhal Nation. You guys are ridiculously awesome. I have been having such a blast talking to every single person in the Narwhal Nation on Discord. We're having full-on chats about just everything. You guys are giving me hope in the beauty community. You're giving me hope in just the fact that an online community can be a positive, welcoming, beautiful community. Every single person in the Narwhal Nation, every single person on Discord, everybody that has been communicating and has been just so awesome. There's been such a beautiful, awesome family forming on these Leesha Land channels that has made me so happy and so proud. So thank you so much to everyone that has joined and just been the highlight of everything right now. You guys are my world. Before we get started on this episode of GBB, I just want to say thank you to our sponsor for this video, which is The Pill Club. The Pill Club is a really easy way to get a prescription for birth control online or get your prescription transferred online, and it gets delivered to you every single month with a box of really cute goodies. All you have to do is answer a few questions with their team of doctors and nurse practitioners, and they will set you up with the perfect birth control for you. You can see the one I have here has some acne patches, which let me just tell you, I'm obsessed with acne patches. They are my favorite thing lately. A tea sample and some super cute stickers. I mean, come on. I really love this because sometimes there's days that you can't make it to the pharmacy, or you forgot to fill your prescription, or you realize that you're getting it a couple days late and then that messes up with your schedule. And I just really love the idea that it comes in the mail and it's a very happy, positive experience, because that's how birth control should be. There will be a link in the description for the Pill Club so you can check them out. Super easy access to birth control, what we all deserve, am I right? Thank you, the Pill Club, for sponsoring this video. That helps me out a ton. It makes it so that we can keep making GBB, and who doesn't want that? All right, thank you. Let's get going. Let me go through my saves. That's how we rock the GBB, is it's just I have a saved on Instagram that just is full of everything that we need to talk about. And I realized I forgot something last time when we were talking about eyeshadows, and that is the Huda Beauty colors, the 9-pan palettes that she has that are the neon eyeshadows. I totally forgot to talk about these. Realized real quick, what are you doing? This is totally up your alley. At the end of May, Huda came out with these eyeshadow palettes. She came out with 3 of them that are called the Neon Obsessions. So these are her Obsessions line, is what her 9-pan palettes are called. So there is a green, an orange, and a pink, and they're all neon themed. The first one that's really grabbing my attention is this orange one, and that's mainly because of these matte orange shades. I am just such a sucker for a good Sunny Delight orange, and this delivers. Oh, they look so beautiful. The pink one, it's not so much calling my name because most of the colors here, I feel like it's not too unique. I will say that color on the end is definitely a shade of pink that I feel like I've not seen in eyeshadow form, which I do think is pretty cool. And then the green one also, see, I like these neon colors, but the thing is it's neon. It's like my first neon palette is what it feels like. I understand this from a business selling point, because obviously neon colors are not everybody's bag. They're not everybody's cup of tea. It does make sense in that sense. If you're wanting to sell neon eyeshadows, you kind of gotta go in the shallow end first. So I guess it's just when I first think neon, I think a highlighter pack. And these are not highlighter packs. The thing is, I just don't really understand this green one, because I like the neon green colors here, but there's a lot of taupes going on, and maybe I just need to look at some people's looks with these, because I just can't. when I look at a palette, I like to kind of envision what colors would go together, what looks I can create just from looking at the palette. And looking at this green one, it's leaving me thinking, how do I mix these? How am I gonna, a green with a taupe, a neon green with taupe, just, I'm sure you could do it, but the only thing I could think is, you know, putting like a pop, kind of like what I do with duochromes, just a pop right there. Other than that, it's just kind of weird. The orange and the pink definitely make more sense to me. However, the orange one is the only one that's really catching my attention. I will say, see, here's the thing that's happened to me every time that I used anything from Huda. All of the eyeshadow palettes I have from Huda Beauty are because I saw them online and I was like, meh, whatever. And then I went into Sephora and freaking touched them. Every single time. I have a couple of these Obsession ones, and I have, I think, the Rose Gold palette and then the remake of it, if that's the one that did the remake. That being said, it's the swatches don't do it for me. The pictures of it, it's when I go in and see it in person. It's the only time that I've been like, okay, we need it. And that's the thing, is I don't go into Sephora very regularly. It's somewhere that I try not to go to. I actually do need to go soon because I have 2 things that I need to return. I'm just gonna have to go like this. That being said, the orange one is the only one that I'm like, I'd hit that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I saw this too and thought this was the coolest freaking thing ever. This is a collection from, it's at Sephora. It's from Incredible Cosmetics. And it's a collaboration with Batty Winkle, who Batty Winkle is essentially the world's most badass human I can possibly imagine. She's this older, like 80s, I'm going to go with, year old woman, but she's like the coolest, like, honestly the coolest person I can possibly imagine on the face of the planet. I mean, all rainbow, all everything, freaking pimped out cane. She's just so cool. She is what all of us I would think, aspire to be when we get older, with just living her life, her rainbow life, her awesomeness, and just not being bothered. That's amazing. Not being bothered with anything. And I live for it. I think this is the coolest. You can't get any cooler than that. So she has a collection that is at Sephora right now. It looks like it includes a pretty cool highlighter that looks like her face, and then, oh my god, smoothing boob sheet masks that are shaped like rainbows. I am living. This is amazing. Oh no, look at that. You wish you were this cool. You freaking wish. I would like to get those boob masks. Live your life, Batty. That is so damn cool. I love it. I also saw that Wet n Wild is coming out with a Pac-Man collection, and it looks like, I don't know, man, this is giving me all the vibes that M Cosmetics Tetris one did, where it's like there was so much potential that you just did not take. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so there's the nail polishes, and yeah, you got the colors of Pac-Man. That's not exactly inspiring. It's on a black background. Pretty easy to get the colors for Pac-Man. And then you have some like cherry things, I think. It makes me feel incredibly sad when I see a collaboration with something like a pop culture thing, because I love pop culture. I love getting inspired by that kind of stuff. And then it's just like phoned in. Like not even phoned in, it's paged in. It's like Morse coded in. That's how bad it is. And that's what this feels like. The effort is not there. Speaking of effort that's not there, Tarte released a collection this week, and what is this? What? What is that? Is that a warm palette with one blue shade? Nope. 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 How many times do we have to have this conversation? How many times? How many do we need? It's always on the same side too. It's like always on the right in the middle. Moving on. I also saw this from Violet Voss. I haven't used Violet Voss in a long time, but this is a I Donut Care palette, which I think is cute. And the colors are super cute. Totally getting donut vibes from that. And it's got the textures, all that jazz. It's cute. And it's fun size. So it's like half the size of their normal ones. I like that. It's adorable. Super cute. That's all for this episode of GBB. Thank you so much for everyone that watched. Narwhal Nation, I love you guys. And my rainbow narwhal, I got my first rainbow narwhal. Oh my gosh. Leesha, if you're watching, you are amazing. Can't wait to do our Skype session soon. All right, guys, that's it for this video, and I'll talk to you later.